Welcome to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. Here's a look at what's coming up.
We need it. You know, people don't realize that we're stuck in there when the snow's out. We don't get out.
With the snowy weather ahead, you can apply to be a snow hero for your neighbors who may need a little extra help this winter season.
It's a very wide-ranging retrospective of Italian fashion history in conversation with Italian early modern art.
Witness the glamour and fashion at the Cleveland Museum of Art's newest exhibit, Renaissance to Runway. Futureland, the nonprofit organization that aims to put Cleveland on the forefront of the global tech landscape, held their 4th annual conference at the Museum of Contemporary Art. The theme of this year's conference centered around 2 very important letters, A and I.
Futureland actually started as a conference. So wanting to bring together diverse groups of individuals that were originally siloed, usually here in Cleveland. So entrepreneurs, innovators, creators, and technology, right? So bringing all those together one time a year for about 3 days, like, wait a minute, something needs to change. So it evolved since then.
Futureland host Dion Stubbs says that the message he wants attendees to take away from the conference is that AI should be embraced and not feared.
A lot of the conversation and the narrative has been AI is going to take our jobs, they're going to put us out. But no, you have to use AI as a tool. It's here. Like, don't be scared of it. Don't run away from it, and don't shy away from it, because it's going to keep progressing, you know, whether you like it or not. So it's best to adapt, and that's what I tried to tell the younger students that I was talking to. It's becoming a useful tool, and it's in everything. It's now on the computers. It's been on your phone. It's just advanced.
During his fireside chat, Cleveland Mayor Justin Bibb announced that AI will soon be coming to City Hall.
Well, over the next few months, we'll be launching an enterprise-wide AI strategy to really train and educate City Hall employees on how to use AI and what it means for how we deliver basic city services. But we have to crawl before we walk, right? And the reason why I say that is because there's so much opportunity and innovation in the AI space right now. But there are also a lot of threats.
Occupational therapist Anna Carrick says that AI is already being used in her field to better help her and her clients.
The company that I currently work for, they use wearable sensors. So when a therapist prescribes a home exercise program, a lot of times patients will say that they're doing it, but there's no way to prove that. So our technology and using AI to assist, hopefully, you know, as we continue to grow, it provides that data. It will prove that the patient is doing their sets and their reps because they wear a sensor, and it shows objective data.
The message I took away from the summit is that AI is here to stay, and embracing it can only help you and your business. For more information on Futureland, visit futurelandcle.com. If you're looking for an activity during the holiday week, how about checking the new exhibit at the Cleveland Museum of Art? And it's all about fashion and history. TV20's Cornell Calhoun III gives us a look.
Greetings, Cleveland. I'm TV20's Cornell Calhoun III at the Cleveland Museum of Art for their enduring and exquisite exhibition, Renaissance to Runway. Let's check it out.
It's 80 fashions and 40 accessories.
The Cleveland Museum of Art presents its largest ever fashion exhibit, Renaissance to Runway, the enduring Italian houses.
It's a very wide-ranging retrospective of Italian fashion history in conversation with Italian early modern art.
Versace, Valentino, Armani. The exhibition includes ensembles and jewelries from Italian fashion icons.
You know, we're going through about to enter into the holiday season. And so the primary thing, I want people to come and escape with the glamour, escape with the excitement of all of these incredible fashion houses and their creative output.
Darnell Jamal Lisby is the Cleveland Museum of Art's first fashion curator. This is the 4th fashion exhibition he's led here.
We did New Black Vanguard, we did Egyptomania, Fashion's Conflicted Obsession, Korean Couture, and now Renaissance to Runway. It was certainly a very monumental task to mobilize everybody to really kind of get to get very disciplined and focused on how to materialize what we were able to do. And I'm proud to say that we did
The
it.
pieces explore modern and contemporary Italian fashions and accessories, with Italian fine, decorative, and textile arts from the 1400s to the 1600s.
Well, how can I connect the past to the present? Why not speak about the past through the contemporary designs of Italian fashion designers and creatives over the course of the last century?
The show has many highlights, but a few include a version of a gown remade for actress Blake Lively's 2018 Met Gala look. And this angelic look, inspired by Italian early modern art in works with Catholic and Christian themes.
I wanted to have each moment that you move throughout the show, you have a moment that just hits your eye when it comes to how beautiful not only the silhouettes and also the implication of the design is for each individual garment or each individual accessory, but also how each one is tied in this kind of beautiful fabric of Italian creative lexicon in connection to Italian early modern art.
Tickets for Renaissance to Runway are on sale now.
Celebrating art, culture, and community at the Cleveland Museum of Art. Renaissance to Runway, here until February. I'm Cornell Calhoun III for TV20. We are Cleveland.
If you're looking for a way to help out your neighbors, consider signing up to be a snow hero. The city's new program pairs heroes with senior citizens or people with disabilities who may need some help clearing out the snow this winter season.
We need it. You know, people don't realize that we're stuck in there when the snow's out.
Winter in Cleveland can be tough for anyone, but it can be especially challenging for older adults or people with disabilities.
So other cities do snow angels, but we kind of thought with us having Superman, we could just be snow heroes. We thought that was pretty cool. We're hoping to kind of bridge that gap so that the seniors and the other disabled residents know you're not alone.
Enter Snow Heroes. The city's Department of Aging pairs a hero with a resident who needs help keeping their sidewalk, stairs, or ramp clear in the winter months.
I just moved into this neighborhood a month or two ago, and I was looking for something to do to help out in a small way. Put my information in, I got an email, agreed to do a background check, and then that's it.
TV20 was there when snow hero Ellen met her resident, Carolyn. A Snow Heroes resident will be within a 1-mile radius of their home. Ellen will bring her own shovel or snowblower and a safety vest provided by the city.
They will get a robocall from us when there's 3 inches or more. And so that's kind of their sign to activate and to go into action to help their resident. So it'll be within 48 hours that we're asking them to go out and assist.
This thing freezes very, very bad.
For Ellen, Snow Heroes is about more than volunteering. It's about keeping her community safe.
I have 2 people that were close to me that ended up in the hospital. Those are really serious consequences, and so it's like really close to my heart that the snow can really play a number on you if you're trying to shovel and you've got like a heart condition.
Snow Heroes is an opportunity for neighbors to help neighbors.
But it's not just for individuals. The city is encouraging groups to apply to be heroes too.
Whether that's a youth group or a church group or any community group, we've had families start to apply. So if you come as a group, you can do more houses.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There's no deadline to sign up to be a snow hero, and you can sign up at clevelandohio.gov/aging or by calling 216-857-7165.
I believe that it creates a great convenience to a lot of students.
Offering medical care to students and staff without having to leave school. The latest school within the Cleveland Metropolitan School District to receive a health clinic coming up. And a program that aims to make homes of Cleveland seniors more accessible. We'll tell you how you can apply next on TV20.
Well, leaf pickup is going to focus on getting on high generation areas. And for those people who want to know where they're high generation or if they're in a high generation area, they can refer to the City of Cleveland Department of Public Works website. And there'll be a link in there that will tell you whether or not you're in a high generation leaf area. For those residents that are not in the high generation leaf area, they get back up to 20 flat bags of leaves for their normal waste collection pickup service. Well, we try to encourage residents to put the leaves actually on the tree lawn and not so much in the street. Because our goal is to make sure that the catch basins don't get blocked so you don't have flooding and ice buildup during the winter months. Just be patient with us. We're going to get to you. A lot of times we get interrupted by weather hindrances, and the same people that provide your snow and ice control are the same folks that pick up your leaves. So when we have to pivot or divert for snow and ice control service, we intend to resume leaf pickup immediately thereafter.
We continue following the opening of health clinics within several schools in the Cleveland Metropolitan School District, this time at John F. Kennedy High School.
They can get their physicals, they can get checkups, all of those things without leaving the building, which makes sure they're in school and healthy more often.
Students and surrounding community members now have access to a health clinic inside John F. Kennedy High School. Mayor Justin Bibb, CMSD CEO Dr. Warren Morgan, along with Metro Health and Cleveland Clinic, were all involved in making it happen.
It's a good way to show how we're changing the culture of John F. Kennedy, providing as many opportunities as possible for our scholars, and wanting to demonstrate the good things that are happening on the southeast side of Cleveland.
John F. Kennedy is one of 3 schools to receive a health center. Theirs is operated by Cleveland Clinic. The others include John Marshall High School, operated by Metro Health, and Anton Gardena Pre-K to 8th School, also operated by Metro Health. The health centers were funded through the allocation of $3.7 million in American Rescue Plan Act funds, allowing for the expansion of the district's integrated health initiative.
Instead of going to a different place or somewhere that they're not able to commute to, it's also giving them somewhere that they're comfortable with, like a school nurse. They know them, they're kind of familiar with it.
Anything that you would expect from your doctor's office, we can do right here. All we need is a parental consent to treat in order to see the patient. So once parents sign the form that they've given us consent to provide vaccines or whatever else the child might need.
Available services for students include annual physicals, sports physicals, immunizations, routine lab tests, mental health care, and more.
It's nice to have something so close to home. Not having to drive all the way to Cleveland Clinic or downtown to get medical help, medical care.
I believe it's a great convenience to our community and our students here, our student athletes, and others who might need the clinic, and others outside the school who might need the clinic and whatnot.
Did you know the city has a program that helps to make the homes of older Clevelanders more accessible? It's called the Age-Friendly Home Investment Program, and here's how it works. For 82-year-old Sandra Schwant, what should have been a simple trip to her garage had become terrifying.
I was in fear of it falling down. I thought that it was like in a big windstorm, it was going to collapse or something. It sort of frightened me just to go into it.
Sandra has lived in her West Side home for more than 20 years, but as her garage deteriorated, she didn't know where to turn. Until the Cleveland Department of Aging stepped in with their age-friendly home investment program. The results?
I couldn't believe it. It was remarkable. It was unbelievable. It was just like not real. It was beautiful. It is beautiful.
The program helps Cleveland residents 60 years old and older and adults with disabilities make critical home repairs. The most requested repair? Roofs.
We do a lot of roofs. Community Housing Solutions last year did almost 200 roofs in the city of Cleveland. And a lot of it, we want people to be dry and safe. And so the roof is always the first thing. We've got to have somebody, in a safe and dry home.
On the east side, 66-year-old Roxanne Huff was facing her own nightmare. Raccoons tearing holes in her roof.
I'm thinking that it's going to get wet after they keep making holes in the roof, and that eventually it's going to cave in. I didn't know what I was going to do with it, how to get it done. I was actually thinking about trying to talk about doing another mortgage, but I'm like, I can't afford to do that on my income, so I was just stuck.
The program fixed Roxanne's roof in just 2 days.
I just clapped to let them know that I was so happy and appreciative of what they had done, and they did it so quickly.
To apply, eligible homeowners need to submit an application with proof of income, utility bills, and bank statements. Roxanne's message to other seniors who need help?
Apply, put forth effort, and see if it can help you. It don't hurt to apply.
For both homeowners, the gratitude is overwhelming.
Just thank you, and thank you, everybody. Thank Division of Aging most of all.
The program is a first come, first serve with limited funding per ward. If you need help completing the application, call 216-664-3757. Hey Cleveland, here's a quick wrap-up of the key decisions from the November 24th City Council meeting. Council approved legislation authorizing the city to enter into a $750,000 loan agreement with Village of Joy Corporation to support the construction of a 15,000 square foot birth center. The center is to be located at 1802 East 65th Street. Birthing Beautiful Communities is the full owner of Village of Joy Corporation, which operates within the BBC. Birthing Beautiful Communities is a nonprofit organization dedicated to improving maternal and infant health outcomes in underserved communities. Council approved legislation that would renovate Wade Park Avenue. The city is authorized to apply to the District 1 Public Works Integrating Committee for state funding to construct improvements to portions of Wade Park Avenue. The project would redo Wade Park Avenue from East 66th Street to East 118th Street. It will include roadway repair, new sidewalks, curbs, ADA-compliant curb ramps and landings, new driveway aprons, roadway drainage, modified traffic signals and controls, and complete Green Street elements. This will be an ODOT-administered construction project. The total project cost, $12,461,052. Finally, legislation was introduced, sponsored by Councilman Danny Kelly, to establish the Lorraine Antiques Design Review District. The district would run north and south of Lorraine Avenue between West 83rd Street and West 61st Place. That's your Cleveland City Council wrap for this week. Stay tuned to TV20 for more updates on how council decisions shape our city. A project that's lasted an entire year. Now it's finally time to celebrate all the hard work of 7 local artists who took part in the city's Transformative Arts Fund.
We are Cleveland. We are Cleveland.
We are Cleveland.
We are Cleveland. We are Cleveland.
We are Cleveland.
We are Cleveland.
We are Cleveland.
We are Cleveland. We are Cleveland and proud of it.
Hi, my name is Kim, and I'm the Managing Attorney for Community Engagement at the Legal Aid Society of Cleveland. We are a proud partner here at the Greater Cleveland Food Bank's Community Resource Center. Here at the Community Resource Center, we provide a number of different opportunities of legal information and advice for our neighbors and friends. Here at the Food Bank, we provide grab-and-go brochures and flyers that let people know what their legal information and legal rights are. We also provide Know Your Rights presentations for a more in-depth look at what your rights and responsibilities are in various legal situations. And finally, we host brief advice clinics, which are an opportunity for folks to sit down with a lawyer and talk through their current legal challenges. If you'd like to learn more about the Legal Aid Society of Cleveland, please reach out at 1-888-817-3777 or on our website, www.lasclev.org.
Welcome back to TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. The battle for bragging rights continues as the Cleveland Division of Fire took on the Cleveland Division of Police at the second annual Police vs. Fire Face-Off hockey game at Rocket Arena. The game, which took place before the Cleveland Monsters game, was played to honor fallen Ohio police, especially for Lorraine officer Philip Wagner and Cleveland recruit Cortez Smith. It was truly an exciting game, but in the end, Cleveland Fire came out on top, beating Cleveland Police by a score of 6-3. After months of determination, 7 Cleveland artists are taking the time to celebrate their work. TV20's Cornell Calhoun III brings us the final event that recognized the artists awarded in the city's Transformative Arts Fund.
It's been an exciting 12 months. This was not an easy thing for all of us to be able to execute all that we've done.
An entire year's work.
We are here to celebrate what happens when artists lead and communities rise.
It's time to recognize 7 artists whose work aimed to uplift the city of Cleveland.
Today we are here to celebrate the culmination of the Transformative Arts Fund, which began in 2022 with a piece of legislation and has now turned into 7 incredible, tangible, palpable art projects throughout the Cleveland community.
The city's Transformative Arts Fund awarded nearly $3 million to local projects led by 7 finalists.
We received 103 applications, reviewed all 103. 67 of those 103 were eligible, and we went through 67, whittled it down to 23 semifinalists, and came up with 7 awardees.
Those projects can be grouped into 3 areas: artistic social practice, creative placemaking, and immersive theater. And now Clevelanders can witness these completed projects in neighborhoods across the city.
To just see everything come together was really surreal, and I'm just eternally grateful.
Jordan Wong was the artist behind For Those Who Call Here Home, transforming Asia Town with an outdoor community space. Clevelanders can view and enjoy his work at the corner of East 33rd Street and Payne Avenue. And these are murals? They're the result of Impart 216, breathing creativity into the community. The project, led by Robin Robinson, meant to bring life and color into the Mount Pleasant community.
She worked with 12 artists. They did 6 murals, and those artists were paired together so that the seasoned artists were imparting knowledge to the emerging artists.
Meanwhile, at 9413 Sophia Avenue, the Transformative Art Fund project helped create something different where a vacant house once stood.
A project done by Melina Grigoli, where she took a house from the land bank and she did a choreographed deconstruction of that house, and it has been returned to the ground.
The home, condemned by the Cuyahoga Land Bank, was biocycled and transformed into a sculpture.
Our forward-thinking activations ask the question, what does it mean to birth in the future we deserve?
Jamila Rockman was the lead artist for All Our Babies, Birthing the Afro Future. The project focuses on uplifting Black families through education, community, and empowerment.
For all of you who are friends with artists, please remember that we too can help solve the city's issues through design, creativity, and advocacy.
For Art's Sake was led by Kumar Arora. 8 events across the city blended the idea of helping artists create an experience and find ways to market and monetize their work. Ariel Varez led Store Avenue, Phoenix Project, murals to uplift the human spirit.
That happened in the Clark Fulton community, and he did 10 incredible murals with his crew called No Pressure, No Diamonds.
I went back to my roots to create a world with my cousins.
And Letitia Wilson Stone was the artist behind The Portals of Knowing, an experience where the audience members were transformed to characters in a play.
Being chosen to be a grant recipient was, in a lot of ways, and I know sometimes it feels cliche, but it really was life-changing for me, especially on an internal level, helping me with fighting against some of my imposter syndrome. It was just a joy through and through, and I'm excited, and I was like closing out so I can take a breath and also just reflect and take it in on like all of the hard work, but most of all, how much impact we had on people's lives. A year is not a lot of time. It's not a lot of time at all, but we did a lot of work. So I'm proud of everybody that's here.
The city partnered with Assembly for the Arts and the Land Studio to serve as expert resources for the Transformative Arts Fund program. Awardees gave quarterly progress reports to the city as they worked on their art projects. And now, the city can enjoy them too.
On behalf of everyone here at TV20, I want to wish everyone a very happy Thanksgiving. And thank you for watching TV20 News. I'm Dan Monroe. We'll see you next time, Cleveland.